Hello, my name is Virginia, and I'm 24 years old. My husband and I decided to get married after 5 years of dating. We were really happy and excited in the start, but unfortunately, on our first night after the wedding, it didn't go as we wished. We thought it was our first night fear, so the next day we tried it again, and the result was the same. We thought one day it would happen on its own. Days chased months, and 1 year had passed. Within that time, we couldn't achieve any sexual intercourse successfully with my husband. Everything was perfectly fine in the start of the intercourse, but as soon as the time came, I would get really anxious and tense myself. Every intercourse attempt would end with me crying and my husband in shock. In the end, we made an appointment with the doctor we heard about. I explained to the doctor that it felt as if my vagina was too tight and even closed, and when the intercourse time came, I felt anxious and scared, and I would also contract my muscles involuntarily. Over time, this situation made me feel very worn out, and I felt horrible. At the end of the assessments that was done by my gynecologist, I was unfortunately diagnosed with vaginismus, and it was linked to the trauma that I had on our first night. Therefore, he referred us to his psychologist friend. The psychologist we went to told us that vaginismus treatments lasted about 10 to 15 sessions and weekly visits were crucial, which meant that the treatment would take up to 3 to 4 months. By the third session, I couldn't achieve any finger exercises. I got caught up in great hopelessness and I didn't want to continue the treatment at all. My increasing hopelessness and sadness also scarred my husband deeply. Desperation and pessimism clouded our life. I thought to myself, why can everyone do it and I can't? So I started searching my condition on the internet with sadness, but I was eager to overcome this situation. I found a source which claimed that you could overcome vaginismus with no finger exercises within 3 days. I checked out the website and thoroughly read through all the information. I read about all the success stories that other patients had and listened to their videos. I also joined a Facebook group where thousands of other women shared the same problem. I wasn't alone anymore. I called my husband immediately with great joy and hope and told Julius, "Take me there." Unfortunately, Julius wasn't as keen as I was anymore.
How will they fix this in only 3 days, what I couldn't fix in 1 year? Do they have a magic wand? Don't you dare believe in these kinds of things.
I was heartbroken once again. I was really hurt and sad. Another 4 months had passed. Every time we tried to have intercourse, it ended with frustration and sadness. It now came to an unbearable state, and we started to fight over every little thing. This extremely upset us and wore us out. Now I was living a life full of tears, and I even offered my husband a divorce. Julius told me he loved me unconditionally, and at the end he agreed to go to the vaginismus doctor that we found on the internet, and we made an appointment. The doctor explained to us all we needed to know about vaginismus.
Vaginismus is one of the most common sexual disorders. The involuntary vaginal contractions and pain do not allow a successful sexual intercourse. Vaginismus can be treated permanently and in a very short time through modern treatment methods. The most important factors for the treatment are to have complete trust in us and follow the exercise you have been given by us.
Are there any finger exercises?
Do not worry and be patient. There are no finger exercises in our methods. Instead, there are a few pelvic exercises that you can easily perform. When you begin the treatment, you will see how easy it is.
We started the treatments right away on the first day, and we were so happy and hopeful, even from the first session. After the third session, all my doubts went away, and I regained my self-confidence. A true miracle happened for me and Julius. After 3 sessions, me and my husband finally achieved a complete sexual intercourse without any difficulties. My husband and I saved our marriage after the vaginismus treatment, and even we were that happy that our whole life changed. Both of our thoughts were the same after the vaginismus sessions. Once upon a time, I wouldn't even dare to think of any sexual intercourse, but now we are experiencing a very different stage in our sexual life. We are looking forward to our baby Emily, who is going to join our family in 2 months. We are going to become a bigger family